Hello everyone. Welcome to number two second video. Obviously I just did a review on the Screen Actors Guild Awards last night, and now I'm gonna talk about on the passing of a TV legend icon, Mary Tyler Moore. Mary Tyler Moore uh, passed it away um, at the age of 80 uh, uh, this week and this past week, and she was a amazing person. I literally could not sleep last night as she was in here. She was in my head, and I was tossing and turning. And I spent this past couple of days watching my Moore clips and also her interviews, and in a recent interview that she did before she passed away, and other things about her mentioned and being mentioned, and I literally woke up this morning with the theme song of the Mary Tyler Moore in my head, and it's still in my head, and also I saw Ordinary People. I saw a clip for it. As uh, Yeah, she was an amazing actress. Okay, so my opinion, point, Mary Tyler Moore obviously was in the 60s. She got to start doing the Dick Van Dyke Show. Before that, she was a dancer. She came from New York, Brooklyn, New York. That's where she was born. And she came to Hollywood, and one of the first thing she did was she did a commercial, obviously, and before she did a commercial for a maintenance, and back in the 50s before she joined did the Dick Van Dyke Show when she was around my age, when she was 23. And she also was a comedian. She was so funny. I grew up watching the Melton Moore show. About a decade after it went off the air, probably in the 90s. Back when Nickelodeon used to show reruns of classic sitcoms on Nick at Night, and I used to watch that show, and she was so funny, and she was really entertaining. And also later, uh, I always saw her as a comedic actress. And her TV show, The Melton Moore Show, was set in my hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I spent most of my childhood and grew up, obviously. And she was an important role model to so many females out there, not just not just me, but obviously many famous women, and Joan Jett, and musician, was also one of my idols, and a few others, and she paved the way for a lot of women, not just on television, but she was such an important woman, independent, funny, beautiful, sexy, all around fun gal, and she was so nice and sweet, and I personally never got the chance to meet her, but obviously seeing from her interviews, she seemed like a very nice, very sweet, just apple pie, sweet, nice, kind lady. If I had a mother, I would pick her. She'll be the ultimate woman as my mother if I had that opportunity. And so yeah, she was a great person, an artist, and so it wasn't so she was known for being comedian, but it wasn't until I saw this film that she did with Timothy Hutton and Don Sutherland called Ordinary People, directed by Robert Redford, that she was more than just comedy. She could play dark roles. And when I saw her on Ordinary People, the first time I saw it was on television, and came out in 1980. Yeah, just years before I was born, and at about 13 years before I was born, and to see her play such a mother who's just a, a mother who was a despiteful person and just a deceitful person was just wow. Like I just watched a clip where Mary Tyler Moore as character, the mother Beth, and who had a affair with her son, obviously, and I was just like, wow. I was just like, whoa. She played a mother who lost her son, and it's so true to her real life story, and I'll get that to that point. And she was so dramatic, and she was nominated for Academy Award for Best Actress, and a Golden Globe, and that film won Best Picture, Best Director by Redford, Best Supporting Actor by Timothy Hutton. But to me, she should have won an Academy Award, and for it, she was never known for being a film actress. Because she won so many awards on television for Emmy role and for a role on for the Dick Van Dyke in the Military Marshall show, she won 7 Emmy awards for her role in the but to me, her role in the Ordinary Peoples where we got to see the other side, the dark side of Mary Tyler Moore's acting. So yeah, so her story, her real life outside of acting was very heartfelt. She lost a son, obviously. She got married when she was very young, when she was a teenager. She divorced her first husband, and her second marriage, she married a television producer by the name Grant Ticker, who together who was our partner, and her production company MTM, and she's executive produced a lot of shows, obviously Hill Street Blues. She produced Bob Newhart's show, uh, a few others, and Valerie, she produced it. I don't know if she did Taxi, but she was a very powerful woman in the entertainment industry for a long time. But back to her personal life. Her personal life was very fortunate. She suffered from alcoholism, diabetes, etc. And her son, she lost her only child, committed suicide. She had a miscarriage, and her personal life wasn't successful. And she was married to her third husband for almost 33 years. A doctor, obviously, who became the last Mr. Mary Tyler Moore, and was there with her up until her passing. And so her personal life was misfortunate, and she never had any grandchildren, unfortunately, because she lost her only child, and that was really. I remember seeing an interview that she said she will never have grandchildren, and I think the biggest regret was she wanted grandchildren, and the fact that she never was able to or never will have was really heartbreaking, because she was so amazing and beautiful, and you think people like that have it all, but in reality they don't, just like the rest of us. But she was very talented. Yep, I just 80. She passed it away, and Yes, she was a very important role model for a lot of young women. For anyone who grew up in the 70s, like my parents did, she was such an amazing person all around, and she'll be in my thoughts and prayers. And as I go on with my career as an actor, that's just starting out working in theater, and she will she will always be a important role model for many women. Uh, any black diverse woman out there, from she represents every woman, and she will always be part of a lot of people's lives. And I hope when it's my time to come to go, I will be with her, and we'll get to meet her, obviously, for the first time in my life. And yeah, so Mary Tyler Moore, thank you for what you've done for the world of entertainment and arts. Uh, Thank you, and you won't be forgotten. And it's so I'm gonna that's all I'm gonna say. Mel Tullamore, rest in peace. Thank you, and goodbye. And I'll see you. I'll see you very very soon. So, right, that's it. Take care, and yeah, guys later.